The United Nations will pay tribute to former Secretary General Kofi Annan through various events in the coming days and weeks, including a wreath-laying ceremony at its headquarters in New York. Flags continue to fly at half-mast at the UN campuses around the world in tribute to a man whose continued relationship with the organization spanned almost 60 years. Sherwin Bryce-Pease has this report.
I depart convinced that today's United Nations does more than ever before. It does it better than ever before. Yet, our work is far from complete. Indeed, it will never be.
His farewell speech to the General Assembly in 2006. Now his official portrait at UN headquarters, roped off in memoriam, as the UN flags fly at half-mast at an organization where many continue to grieve. An emotional spokesperson read a statement from the current Secretary General.
Like so many, I was proud to call Kofi Annan a good friend and a mentor. I was deeply honored by his trust in selecting me to serve as High Commissioner for Refugees under his leadership. He remained someone I could always turn to for counsel and wisdom, and I know I was not alone. He provided people everywhere with a space for dialogue, a place for problem solving, and a path for a better world. In these turbulent and trying times, he never stopped working to give life to the values of the United Nations Charter. His legacy will remain a true inspiration for us all.
Annan's family and foundation announced his surprise passing after a short illness in Switzerland on Saturday. He was 80 years old.
I'm one of thousands or hundreds of current and former staff members whose professional lives were touched and deeply impacted by Kofi Annan. And I think, as I said, I'm one of many people in this building today who remember him fondly.
The head of the UN office in Geneva described Annan as a peacemaker, adding that the world had lost a moral voice.
He certainly did a lot of work for Africa. He was a son of Africa and a very dedicated son of Africa. So he will be remembered for many things, but he will be remembered above all, I think, for his humanity, for being an extraordinary human being that whose peaceful being sort of infused everything that he did, and his accessibility to people, his compassion for those who are not as lucky as we are, and for the way that he operationalized that compassion and that humanity and everything that he did.
The Security Council and the General Assembly are expected to confirm memorial events in the days ahead.
Sherwin Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.